Imagine, you're walking alone at dusk. The sky turns violet, shadows stretch long, and the wind seems to whisper between the trees. The forest breathes, as if something ancient were still watching. What if those murmurs weren't just legends? What if, behind the veil of the visible world, forgotten creatures still waited for their time? Tonight, I'll take you to explore 5 mysterious creatures, each from a different tradition. Seductive, yet deadly spirits. Beings so misshapen they defy imagination. A master of storms, a firebird whose flames burn nothing, and celestial musicians whose songs could enchant your mind. 5 presences, 5 doors cracked open to the unseen. 1. The Dalaketnon, Philippines. In the Philippines, some still whisper about the Dalaketnon, spirits as beautiful as they are dangerous. They appear in a flawless human form, more alluring than any mortal. Silken skin, glowing eyes, colonial finery. Nothing about them feels human. They are said to dwell in the Dalakit tree, a giant fig whose roots seem to swallow the earth. There, they ensnare unwary travelers, luring them to a banquet of wonder. Black rice, dazzling fruits, shimmering drinks. But a single bite, and the soul is lost forever. Masters of spirits, or simply illusions? And what if, beneath some ancient fig trees, an invisible table still waits for its next guest? But if beauty can trap, some creatures terrify by sheer deformity. 2. The Monopods, ancient Greece. Imagine a human, but with only one leg, a single massive foot, strong enough to walk, and wide enough to serve as a parasol. Lying on the ground, the Monopods raised that giant foot above them to shield themselves from the burning sun. Aristophanes, Pliny the Elder, even St. Augustine wrote about them. Too many sources, too many centuries apart, for it to be mere coincidence. Were they a metaphor for imbalance? Or had travelers truly glimpsed these lopsided silhouettes marching across the desert, one heavy step at a time, echoing like drums in the heat? And what if danger didn't come from the earth, but from the sky? 3. The Nuberu, Spain. In northern Spain, one name chilled the blood: the Nuberu. A one-eyed old man in rags, or a swarm of winged demons. He rules the clouds, the wind, the storms. Some say he is cruel, scattering lightning and ruin for pleasure. Others see him as a capricious guardian who sometimes grants rain and fertility to those who honor nature. So is he a demon, or a fickle protector? And the next time a sudden storm breaks overhead, will you be certain it's just the weather? Let's leave the clouds and step into Japan's forests where fire does not burn. 4. The Basan, Japan. In Japan's bamboo groves, some claim to have seen the Basan, a giant rooster, wings rustling, crest blazing red. But its trait is chilling. It breathes fire, cold fire, flames that dance without consuming, an unreal spectacle, enough to mislead any traveler who dares to follow. Each time it appears, it vanishes instantly, swallowed by the night. Illusion or warning? What if these ghostly flames were simply a reminder to humans that they control nothing in the dark? After so much darkness, it's time to hear a brighter legend, yet perhaps the most unsettling of all. 5. The Kinnara and Kinnari, India and Southeast Asia. In Hindu and Buddhist traditions, there are tales of the Kinnara and Kinnari. Half human, half bird. Their wings shimmer as if woven from light. Their song is unlike any other. It soothes pain, enchants the gods, and opens mortal minds to higher truths. In Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand, their graceful forms are still carved into temple walls. Poetic symbols? Or invisible musicians who still sing, somewhere beyond reach? And what if, in a moment of silence, you suddenly heard a melody from nowhere? Would you dare to listen to the end? From the perilous banquets of the Dalaketnon to the lopsided steps of the Monopods, from the wrath of the Nuberu to the cold flames of the Basan, and the enchanting songs of the Kinnari. All these legends remind us of one thing: the unseen is never far away. So tell me, of these 5 creatures, which fascinates you the most? And more importantly, which one would you never want to encounter when night falls?